to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. And the Cavaliers will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense as they take control of the football first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
That's caught. It's Hughes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Here's a little room there. The 40. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
On 3rd down, here's Brown. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Cavaliers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. Made a defender miss. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Handoff, Isaac Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I love when defenses see pulling guards because what you're supposed to do is run through immediately. If you're a linebacker, you see a pulling guard, I'm running through that gap. If you're a defensive lineman and that guard pulls in front of you, I run down the line of scrimmage and chase. Great job seeing that puller, making a play, getting a tackle for a loss.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They go play action with Holstein. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. Run continues to fight for yards. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's Lewis. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Brown.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the marker, it's Hughes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Hand off for Brown. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Turning it on. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Cardinals are marching down the field. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Could be an alley. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to...
Breaks into the open. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Play fake, Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
And he could not get loose on the run. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Lets it fly on the move. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
A spectacular one-hand grab. Just a terrific effort to make the one-handed grab, but he couldn't get past the marker.
Well, how about how easy he made it look? Just sticks the mid up in the air. I know he didn't get the first down, but just no big deal. Just I've done this before. You know, another day at the office.
They get to him as he throws. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Using his legs, it's Lewis.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down right there.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Got a little grass. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Eli Holstein to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll park it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They're going to run it. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cavaliers. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point is good. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Looking downfield on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the running.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Found a seam. There he goes. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Cavaliers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Holstein. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Looking for room. It's Lewis. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. Holstein on the play fake. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And they tacked on the extra point. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Louisville's offense has taken the field and they look ready to go. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete as he tried to lob it in with perfect touch.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. He goes right back to the air. Finds his man.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And the Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. A give to Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Wants to throw it again. Finds his man in the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Complete. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to bull his way in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
The textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our college football update show. We begin with Iowa, taking on the Iowa State Cyclones. And it's the Hawkeyes, who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, Coach Elliott told me coming out of the locker room, he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the 5 down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Right back to it. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
That's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's Holstein to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Lined up in the gun. 3rd down. Eli Holstein. That's caught. It's Gibson. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. They go play action with Holstein. Swings it out to the flat. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Throwing, Holstein. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. The inside handoff. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After that run, picked up the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Eli Holstein to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
The run inside. It's Brown. And tackled there by the defense.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there. He's lucky that defender dropped that pass because if he picks it...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the run, it's Lewis. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Holstein throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll run it. It's Lewis. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better people.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Here's Holstein to throw. Skips away from pressure. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Under fire. Breaks loose. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And
he lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that ball is caught. Wide hand grab.
What an effort by the receiver to go up and make the play with just 1 mitt. You see it time and time again. I think the gloves are so amazing nowadays. If you ever put these gloves on, Jesse Reese, you know what I'm talking about. You just put a hand up there a lot of times. It sticks to it. It did there. Nice catch.
And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Quick release on the RPO. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Quarterback adapting. Turning it on! Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
So now it's 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
I I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hughes.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And I actually thought the defense had the right coverage there. That's just really good offense. Like, really good timing between QB and...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Cavaliers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They feed him again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Lewis.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throwing, Holstein. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads it left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia!
And what a fantastic job by the defense there on that 4th down. They understand, obviously, having a big lead. The offense is going to go for it, and they're going to have to throw. Everybody on defense has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass, take it in for a touchdown, build their lead, and that essentially seals this game. They're going to go home with a W.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th.
That makes Virginia 41, Louisville 21.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the 4th quarter.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
It's complete on the right side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Oh, that